Joplin, Missouri voted the best town in the state. I'll tell you how city officials say it got to this point.
And State Senator Ron Richard weighs in on the future of Missouri's budget. Hear what he has to say.
The numbers are dropping. Fewer wrecks in one four-state town. We'll show you how they're changing.
Live from KODE 12, you're watching Action 12 News at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Tiffany Allen. City streets are a little safer in one local town. Trends are improving when it comes to traffic accidents. Action 12's Gretchen Bolander joins us live in the studio this evening. And Gretchen, what's changed?
Tiffany, wrecks are down in the city of Carthage. It's a drop of 10% during the last 4 years. You take a look at the city of Carthage map right here. Plenty of locations where they've done traffic stops. It's the proactive policing program. It's something that could be tied to these lowered numbers. Carthage Police Chief Greg Dagnan says his officers do make it a priority to keep an eye on city streets. Crash totals were down to just 222 last year. He says he doesn't know if that can drop any further, but that won't keep the department from trying.
You can look at the cause of accidents and we break those down, but it's pretty characteristic of all cities that speeding, violating some sort of traffic control device and following too closely are really the major causes of accidents.
CPD has implemented a number of new programs in the last couple of years to cut down on crime, including the proactive policing, plus a community-based project called Team Policing. Tiffany, back to you.
Gretchen, thank you very much. An alcohol sales sting in Jasper County finds workers at 12 local businesses supplying alcohol to minors. The Jasper County Sheriff's Department, Joplin Police, Carthage Police, and local Mothers Against Drunk Driving carried out the sting. 56 businesses were checked. Some of those in violation include Guitars Nightclub, Del Rio on 32nd Street, Chuck E. Cheese Pizza, and Maria's Mexican Restaurant. The individuals who sold the alcohol could face charges, of supplying alcohol to a minor. The businesses also face paying a fine. For a complete list of violators, you can log on to our website, which is 4stateshomepage.com. A child death review board convenes to review the deaths of two area children. A 9-year-old Grace Kode and her 12-year-old brother Joseph Kode died after falling into a frozen pond on January 21st. The incident happened on the family's property near Southwest City. Today, the McDonald County Child Death Review Board met to discuss what happened and also ways to prevent it from happening again. No firm decisions were made. The board called the situation a very unfortunate incident. The siblings had been out sledding and were playing near the pond. A nice day across the area, but we could see rain moving in the area. Ray joins us in the studio with a check of our forecast. Ray?
That's right. I think we'll still have a mild evening, but later tonight into the overnight, that's when we'll start to see showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms late tonight and into tomorrow as well. So we start off with the radar image on Fastcast. We don't have anything in the way of rain here just yet. We have some low clouds around Tulsa. That's what's tricking the radar across northeast Oklahoma. Nothing in the way of rain yet, but I think that's probably going to be one of the prime spots where we start to see that developing. Northeast Oklahoma into central Kansas, and then moving on into the area tomorrow, because as you see on your Fastcast, 42 in the morning, 52 in the afternoon, and it looks like clouds, showers, and a few thunderstorms tomorrow as well. Tiffany, some areas could see 1, maybe 2 inches of rainfall out of this as well, but I'll show you what that means for the weekend here in a few minutes.
Okay, Ray, thank you very much. Missouri state lawmakers are crunching numbers in the budget process. It's expected to be another priority during this legislative session, although some lawmakers say it may be easier than in years past. Predictions call for modest growth in state revenue, relieving some of the pressure to balance the budget. And State Senator Ron Richard says other legislative action could help even more.
I think the lesson learned was if you have people working and have a good attitude and they feel good about going home, the pie is bigger, they pay taxes, you don't have to raise taxes, and your income and your cash stream is a little more level.
And state revenue is up more than 4% higher than this time last year. Kansas legislators vote to delay action on a controversial proposal that would close the state parole board. Brownback says closing the board would save the state about $500,000. If it closes, the Department of Corrections would take over the duties of the parole board. Legislators won't take any further action until March 8th. Brownback has also proposed abolishing the Kansas Arts Commission and consolidating several other agencies to help reduce the state budget. Oklahoma lawmakers passed a bill banning abortions on fetuses older than 20 weeks. The bill was approved yesterday by the House Public Health Committee. The measure passed after recent findings that a 20-week-old fetus can feel pain. Registered nurses say it's that middle stage when the mother starts to feel the baby kicking.
20 weeks, usually the morning sickness is gone, the baby is just on autopilot, basically developing and growing. The fingernails are developing, the eyelashes, usually the hair, and at that stage you can tell if it's a little boy or a little girl.
The bill exempts women whose life is threatened by the fetus. Oklahoma physicians say it does force a woman to continue carrying a baby with a fatal defect. Abortion is legal in Missouri until a fetus is up to 22 weeks old. And that is the topic of this evening's Facebook Sound-Off. Do you agree with the new Oklahoma bill banning abortions on fetuses older than 20 weeks? Tell us what you think by logging onto our website, 4stateshomepage.com, and then clicking on the Facebook link. Your thoughts might be shared on tonight's 10 o'clock news. Well, you don't have to look very far to find Missouri's top town. Missouri Life magazine says it's Joplin. Action 12's Morgan Shutters look deeper into the honor. And Morgan, what can you tell us about this new ranking?
Tiffany, the list is called Top 10 Towns, and the author names Joplin as #1 based upon a wide range of family-friendly factors.
The people are really nice, really nice.
And so Joplin is #1 in the state out of 183 communities that fit the size guidelines of 50,000 people or less.
Certainly, it's good news and a big honor that Missouri Life magazine selected Joplin as its #1 town.
The magazine determined rankings based on categories that include education, crime, and unemployment. Researchers also evaluated school test scores. Longtime Joplin residents like Dallas Major agree with this selection.
I love Joplin. I think they are doing a great job revitalizing downtown to make it more friendly for families and the younger crowd. I think the shopping scene is good. And the restaurants are great.
Pamela Hamilton has lived in many towns across the state, and she can't find anything wrong with her most recent move.
I like Joplin the best. I really do. I say it's just a clean little town, you know, and it's got as much as a big city, but it's the smaller version with everything. My son's from Des Moines, Iowa. They want to come down. I think that says a lot.
Now, as listed in Missouri Life, the top 10 towns in the state. Of course, Joplin at #1, Chesterfield, Jefferson City, Washington, Kirkwood, Liberty, Clayton, Creve Coeur, Jackson, and Farmington. And you can read the full article about the top 10 towns on our website, 4stateshomepage.com. Tiffany.
Morgan, thank you very much. Well, it's finally a first place finish for Joplin's Constitution team. Coming up, how the city is honoring these students' big accomplishment. And
it's a midget car, but it's one NEO student's ticket to go into NASCAR. I have that story.
You're watching Action 12 News at 6. News with Tiffany Alanese. Weather with meteorologist Ray Foreman. And sports with Andy Searcy.
Come have a good time at the Stables Casino.
There's always something special happening at the Stables Casino. Monday is men's night. Men get a $5 horseplay and specials on bottles. Tuesday is ladies' night. Women get a $5 horseplay and specials on bottles. And Wednesday is for seniors with table games, over 500 Las Vegas style slots, and great food. There's always a good time at the Stables Casino.
Love that Stables style. The Stables Casino. That Stables style. Yeah.
Griffith Motors in the Ocho means money-saving deals. Now till the end of the month, make your best deal on a new half-ton Chevrolet GMC pickup and receive a $5,500 rebate. The exciting and new fuel-efficient Cruze has a money-saving offer of a $2,000 rebate. Plus, for a limited time, enjoy the luxury of an Impala with a $5,000 rebate, or a comfortable Malibu now offers a $3,500 rebate. Take advantage of these rebates for a limited time, and you too will go with Griffith.
And go with Griffith. Go with Griffith in the Ocho.
Quapaw Casino is double the fun and double the prizes. Earn entries today for one of 2 Chevy Cruises to be given away in March. Receive entries every day just for being a Q Club member. Then drive home one of these sleek Chevy Cruises in March. Giveaways March 12 and March 26. So we'll see you at Quapaw Casino, where there's always plenty of cash to be won.
Attention shoppers, the Dare to Compare Challenge 2011 is going on now. Miami Chevrolet Buick GMC. New 2011 Chevy Cruze only $159 a month. 2011 Malibu only $179 a month. Or a 2011 Equinox only $269 a month. All new inventory priced online for the Dare to Compare Challenge 2011 at MiamiAutoSupercenter.com. Have you not taken the challenge yet? Dare to Compare Challenge 2011 going on now. Miami Chevrolet Buick GMC. Call 918-542-2885 or visit us online at MiamiAutoSupercenter.com.
Welcome back this evening. A Northeast Oklahoma student is one step closer to making it to NASCAR. Action 12's Jessica Brown caught up with him and his race car today and joins us live in our studio. And Jessica, what are his plans?
Tiffany, one of NEO students is getting closer to his dreams. His need for speed and his family are keeping him going in hopes to make it to the top. Flying past the corner in the black 89 car, Jared Crouch. And he's been doing it for years.
Since I was 8 years old, I started out go-karts.
This 19-year-old freshman at NEO was one of 40 picked out of more than 900 racers to be a part of the Ron Sutton's Winner Circle.
It's an opportunity that I've always wanted. It's amazing that we got this far.
It's a program in Sacramento, California that makes NASCAR stars, and Crouch is ready.
2 to 3 years, the plan is to be testing with the NASCAR teams and for the actual NASCAR, the big leagues.
But this student has a lot of work to do, schoolwork.
We have always told him that education needs to come first.
And he listens.
I encourage everybody to get a college education before worrying about something like this, because you never know if this is going to work out.
And in between online classes and working part-time, he always finds a way to hit the track. And everyone knows along with speeding comes crashing. So make you nervous?
Very, yeah. It's hard to say that you kind of get used to that stuff because you don't.
Besides natural fear, Crouch has the support from his biggest fans, his family.
It's his dream and we're trying to help him follow it.
Crouch and his family are seeking sponsorship so he can continue his path. If you would like to donate, we'll have an email link on our webpage, forstateshomepage.com. And Tiffany, this kid is busy. He goes to school, he works part-time, and he races.
Exciting. Exciting times, Jessica. Thank you very much. The Joplin High School Constitution team receives a special honor. Joplin Mayor Mike Woolston proclaimed them the reigning Constitution team champions for the state of Missouri. The Constitution team had placed second in the state for the past 6 years. This year, they broke through and won first place. The ceremony was held at the Joplin Museum Complex. Team members were surrounded by an exhibit of newspapers that were written when the Constitution was being formed.
It's kind of nice to have the very students who study this passionately be able to actually look at these newspapers of the day.
The Constitution team will have a few months off before heading to Washington, D.C. for the national championships this April. Turning back to weather, a nice day across the area. Breezy out, but really all in all great.
It is a little bit windy outside, but that brings in the warm weather for tonight. Eventually, we're going to see a few showers and some cooler weather as well, and I'll show you what that means for Thursday's forecast and the weekend coming up next.